Alright guys, so I'm sure you guys are familiar with this toy grade RC. Got really super hard tires. It's that Tokin brand. I've had this for about 5 years now. It's got twin motors, one that runs the front axle, one that runs the rear axle. It's got working lights on it. It's a big version. It's like a 1/12 or 1/10 scale. It's really cool. It works great, but I'm going to upgrade it to a hobby grade. So I'm going to attempt to put a regular servo up front. I'm going to get rid of this little circuit board that's in here. Kind of looks like a WPL circuit board kind of to me. And I'm going to put an ESC in there, probably a 1080. And I've already got an aftermarket, what do you call them? Yeah, one of those that I'm going to use for the controller. That works good. So, going to do some replacing of the shocks. Going to do a battery upgrade, like I said, an ESC upgrade, and put a servo in this, and hopefully some better tires, because these things are just like hard as a rock. So I will keep you posted. Oh guys, this is a continuation on the last video where I said I was going to upgrade the steering, shocks, and do an ESC into this toy grade Tokin, or I don't know how to Tokin, whatever, T-O-K-I-N. There's the body over there. So what I've done is I have completely taken apart this front axle. It has a motor in it. The rear axle also has a motor in it, so this is a dual motor setup. I have completely wiped out all the old steering. So this is the old steering servo. Actually, it's not even a servo, it's just got a motor inside that is a continuous spin motor. And so it was kind of mounted, I don't know, something like this. So I had to cut all the screw pieces off, or screw mounts, and for right now this just has Gorilla double-sided tape, and I needed to raise it up just a little bit, so I've got like 4 layers. I don't know how good that's going to hold. I may have to wind up taking and epoxying a little taller piece of plastic onto the axle section here so that I can raise the servo up, because it was really close down below. So that's what I did. So it actually steers pretty good. No issues. So the next upgrade is I'm going to put an ESC in this. This is an old WPL Stutman that I have here. So these are the motor wires. So I'm going to have to cut these off, splice them together, and then run them to what would be your, a plug like this one or something, so that I can hook the 2 motors together. So both the wires are in here somewhere. There's the other one. So I've got the steering hooked up. There's the 2 motor wires. Like I said, I'm going to be running this old controller that I have. It's actually a nice controller. So it's a 3-channel. It's got the trim and all that good stuff. So so now I'm going to order an ESC off of Amazon and go from there, and I'll keep you updated on this toy grade hobby grade conversion. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, here we are again with that toy grade update to hobby grade. Over there's the body. That's that Tokin whatever. So here's the ESC I'm using. This is the same ESC that I use in my custom built 6x6, and it's been awesome, so I'm going to continue to use it. So I'm going to put it in here along with the receiver from my Dunbo controller, and attempt to wire this motor and that motor together. So I'm going to run these plugs right here together and then run them to the ESC over here. I already did the steering upgrade, so I've got a real servo on there. That was in the last video. So I'll keep you guys posted. Okay guys, this is another video on this Tokin toy grade RC. Really cheap RC car. So what I've done was, if you will see in the other videos, I actually cut all the steering mechanism off and actually put a hobby grade servo on it, because it had just the motor that attached to here. Remember, it was really big and it was one of those motors that just constantly spins. So what I did back here for the motors, since there's a motor in the front and a motor in the rear, I bought a really nice ESC. This is the same one I use in my custom made 6x6. So I took the two wires. So these are the wires that go to the front motor. These are the wires that go to the back motor. So you can see I've just spliced them together, ran them to the ESC, and then I did the same thing over here with my battery supply. These are my battery supply wires right here that go down to, it's just got one of those type batteries. So, and then I've got a Dunbo, basically a Dunbo anyway, controller, works really good. And there is the transmitter for it. So now I need to stuff all of this into that hole, and it all works. Once I get that stuffed in there, I will continue on with the video and show you how it works. Okay guys, here's the video. So this is that very inexpensive toy grade Tokin, and I was able to get the new ESC and everything inside that box and where the battery goes, so everything is inside. Turned out really well. I'm really liking it. I put the switch on the back of the seat back there, so it's out of the way. You already know I did the upgrade on the steering. So let's see what we got here. Everything should work because I did already test it out. So we'll turn the controller on. Alright, and we'll turn my switch on. Alright, it made the music. So there's the steering. Everything working great there. And we'll put this baby on the floor. See what we got. Okay guys, here's the first test run of that Tokin, I don't know how you pronounce it, toy grade RC. Switched over to hobby grade with the new ESC steering servo. Here we go. So it steers nice. Oh yeah, look at that baby. Got proportional steering now, proportional throttle. Tight quarters here, but yeah, can't wait to put some newer shocks on this thing and get some decent tires. These are so hard, but I will keep posting videos and we'll let you know. Okay guys, this is a toy grade RC. I'm sure you all have seen this. It's a nice big style. It's this Tokin racing whatever. It has motor up front, motor in the rear, lights. It's got a really crappy steering that's continuous. It's not proportional. The motors and everything work. I've had this for a few years And I think I am going to attempt to make this into a hobby grade. I am going to put a regular servo up front. I am going to do a ESC and some different shocks and see what I can do with this bad boy. So I will keep you posted.